Yeah. Shit's coming together nicely.
We all made it. Elgar'nan's forces are making things interesting.
The Vortex OP is shit. That's my Reaper ult.
What. Free those slaves. We'll take
Yeah, the tooltips in the game are weird. They're still like giving you tooltips from the tutorial times. I don't know. Maybe it's like if you forgot or something.
Solo sounded frightened.
The Vortex is an ultimate. The scythe itself is just a hit. By the way, Rafe, I don't know if I agree. I don't know. I don't really agree with the enemies are spongy. I don't feel that they're any particularly more spongy than like God of War difficulty in God of War, things like that. Like it even warns you on the hardest difficulty that you're meant to like min-max your gear and deal with elemental specs and stuff. So, and like innately you're gonna add health to some enemies. Or to enemies just from the difficulty alone. I haven't really felt that they're spongy. The only spongy stuff we've done is because I was doing like, I was fighting stuff that was literally 13 levels above me, and the game is just a penalty for fighting mobs that are too high health, so that you can't like, you just like do like 90% less damage versus them kind of thing, you know? I could probably just get these guys off the edge from right here.
Let's get that prison open.
Quickly, get us out of here.
Locked tight. No sign of a key.
Maybe something in here can open it.
There's something. There's a wisp in there. Do we need to push this on the other side too? Turn wisp to receptacle device to unlock various locations. Okay. The wisp here. Or not. Why is this not opening? I guess that one's already powering it, so we need it here. There we go. Now we get the wisps. Or use the wisp as a key in the game.
Thank you all.
There's
Thank you.
nearby. We'll head there right away.
Go, the Dreadwolf must be waiting for you.
Oi, lassie.
Go to the corner.
Oh, we can go over here, don't we, at the end? That's good.
Sloot, M.A. boy.
Double. M.A. boy. I'm from Massachusetts. Thank you for the 52er, man.
Quickly! Elgar'nan approaches. Stop his
You
guards.
expect to actually understand different mechanics and systems? Yeah, no, I'm arguing. I'm agreeing with you.
I
Okay.
will hold off Elgar'nan himself for as long as I am able.
Possible that people you watch are just shit. I mean, I have no idea who else is playing this game on this difficulty. I know Ko was. I watched Ko a bit, but Ko's still like pretty early on.
Go. I will deal with that ragged wolf.
One last push.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Come, friends. Come over here. I'm sure scared over here. No. Tight.
There will be a reckoning for this soulless.
I felt that way too, okay.
How far
It's possible if you were not doing that. Yeah, I'm only realized Ko play it. Yeah, I don't know. I can't comment on if Ko, like, I felt like, yeah, I agree with LK. Most of the time I watched Ko play, he was just, examining skeletons on the floor and like
But can Elgar'nan find
being
us?
very hypercritical about the dialogue. I like barely watched him actually have any combat. And I think Cole's still pretty early on because he's moves slow with games. So
Elgar'nan is a powerful opponent. My apologies.
I will say that like this
It is of no
isn't
consequence.
the most in-depth game in terms of builds and stuff, but it has
What matters,
been
my friends,
developing
is
and
that
adding
today,
different vectors and knobs you can turn
all
for
of us
damage.
are free.
So I can understand maybe at the beginning there's maybe a couple enemies that are a little spongy, especially if you don't have a proper like early build or counter to like magic or whatever they're resistant to or weak against.
The memory ends here.
But I don't know after that.
Solus always cared about fighting
Solid
injustice.
so far.
He used to be a hero. He still thinks he is.
Common appearance.
Couldn't last, could it?
Little one.
Now all
Lunchtime.
that's left is this fragment. Come on, let's go.
Long sword. That's the electric damage sword. Fire bonus also applies to this weapon's base damage. Interesting. Okay, the shock sword available too. Okay, so we did that. Looks like just there. Oh, we can't go in that one yet, though, can we? So I think we've explored everything we can explore here. There was only... Yeah, that one's guarded by like a champion wall or whatever. Did we do the memory over here? Let's check that, and if not, then it's main quest time again. Oh, do you want your lunch? Yeah, I'm gonna go give her a lunch. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go give her a lunch real quick. It's just her, so it won't take too long. Let's take a quick break. Okay, I'll go back, everybody. I just wanted to see if we did this memory up here.
About to have a problem.
You got automated infinite, get fucked, bitch.
All right, everyone. Whatever you say.
They felt bad for you being an Elgar'nan.
Nice move.
It was so chalky, I don't know if I can knock him off the edge.
That's got it.
Good to go again.
I'm getting there. I think one more knock, we're good. There's one. This guy's almost dead anyways. Okie dokie. Decent amount of XP. I wonder if like enemies scale with your level at all. Okay. So we have done this one. Yar matey. Okay. Cool. Which means oh, we got a new rune. Oh, it's the one I bought, isn't it? The shit one. Workers can't be charged during combat? Huh? I'm in combat? Okay. And it's the frozen one. Alright. Back to main story then. Unlock later, unlock later. Continuing adventure until an expert arrives. Do we want to go to Ravane Coast, or let's go to the Nipplecropolis? You 25 getting weird friend requests or something in the... Well, I mean, just stop. Oh, we're getting a new companion. Oh, we need, back. We only get one because we'll get the new companion. Oh, it's the necromancer guy, right? And then we get the tiefling chick, and then those are all the companions. Alright. It's gonna be hard to replace Harding at this point. He's too good. I don't know. I'm not gonna check the the screening options we have in our Discord, but as far as I know, they're like pretty standard. Maybe even slightly on the aggressive side. But I can make a note of it if it's still getting out of hand with like the rando Discord shit.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
The professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Skeleton miners?
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours.
Oh.
Poor soul.
Sorry, one sec. The vet's calling. Go pick up Mr. Cat in about an hour.
Oh,
Taste
Professor
my
Emmerich Volkaren of the Mall.
Anderon.
Hello, Professor.
Hey, Daddy.
We've never met. Well,
Thank you for the 19,
in
baby.
person.
Good to
but
see you.
I've been
We
writing
haven't seen you
to
lately, okay?
Lara, my dear girl.
Lately?
What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually,
No, is that Gomez or whatever from the Addams
You see,
family?
we need a fade expert.
What's he in for? Upping his dosage, tracking his glucose curve,
Charmed.
and getting rid of a sensor that won't work on his back. Are you dead or not?
I thought you were undead for a second.
Most Morn Watchers are just as alive as you or I.
Most?
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
I feel like this guy's gonna sell me used cars in a second.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis room. The dead stir more easily than they should.
This looks good. Definitely looks very nipple-cropolis-y. Previous dose is just weren't enough because his glucose is still too high.
I've never seen anything.
Find anything interesting?
The warding magic on these obelisks is so strange. Much different than Arlethan's. I think
Moved
someone
houses?
shut them down
Is
on
it gonna move?
purpose.
Good move. Sorry, God, if we don't see you anymore, Ender, I'm gonna be pissed at you, bitch. I'm glad to hear you're not doing well. Like, health-wise. Right. There's stuff here. Yeah, the biomes in the game are fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. 10-acre property? Damn, dude. Starting up a farm? Don't forget us, Anderon. We need oceanic representation.
I think something's ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Oh, the what? The bell? Oh, we're gonna be saved by the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Fascinating, he says.
It singled you out.
What's happening?
What? Where'd everyone go?
These, fuck. Oh god, the worst friggin' enemy in the game. Oh, we have his abilities now.
Spirit manifested here.
Fade touch door.
Professor.
Wait, can he pop our stuff? Let's see what this guy has. Emmerich. Applies weakened. Does necrotic damage. There's okay. The bell's toll. Cast a death curse that after a short delay causes an enemy to explode in necrotic energy. Applies quietus, dealing increased damage. A unique affliction that Emmerich uses to deal necrotic damage each second to his enemies. I have to level him up to unlock the rest of this shit. Okay, so he cannot explode. But he can weaken to prime. Common rune. Shatter. I'm in combat, apparently. Okay, I don't know, we're just in combat. Jaxel, thanks for the raid arena. Welcome, everybody.
Squire.
And Sybil, thank you for the 5-monther.
Jaxlavia flew frayed Jaxlavia.
Fileu frayed. Thank you for giving the shout out. Did D4 name their Halloween costumes meat or treat? I'm going around cutting the grass. That's mission for sure. Just chipping away at it before the fire season hits. Fair. Did you buy a red or black Adidas tracksuit for the Stalker playthrough? See, I don't know what that means. I never played Stalker, but yeah, sure.
Someone's barred
where
the
the
door and
protagonist was?
chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
I haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless. You can't control them? I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
I don't want to use my alt for AoE, but
I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
okay, but
We'll
there's a
need
chest over
wisp
here.
to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one?
Uncommon charge, Necropolis Defender. That's a lot less stagger. Adds 40 damage. Adds plus 40 necrotic damage. Shield toss charged to maximum. Applies necrosis to the first target hit. Okay, I'll bite. Oh, but we're missing this enchant then.
Here,
Okay. How?
give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Did I remind you of shooting when you start playing the holiday slootathon? Yes. Like, unironically, I do. Like, you know, you need to spam me with that shit. It's like I tend to look at all that kind of stuff when I sit down to actually do the planning, you know. I try to make notes of it to, like, for reference later. But, I mean, I just forget sometimes some things.
Hello.
Ah, wisps are the simplest of spirits,
Music's very
but quite
whimsical
helpful.
right now.
Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the door.
The wisps. I will lovingly spam you. This one, Yules?
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers,
The path
where
of
we can ring the
size?
bell. There's
7
someone
inches.
I'd like to consult with on the way.
You're looking for size, look no further.
So,
Joe.
Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
you weren't that surprised we need a
Bro, isn't that
favor,
US
so-
election tomorrow?
The spirits talk.
Holy
Even
moly,
the
dude.
simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade.
You guys
Someone
got your
coming
popcorn
to
ready?
consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
Unfortunately, yes. Half of Americans are about to get a very rude awakening. What is okay? For a second, I'm trying to round them all up together. So I'm jumping around doing nothing.
A fine hit roll. I'm at the ready. A solid blow.
Ready again. Nice hit, Brooke.
I wish that sweep was a little bigger on the scythe.
An excellent hit, Rook.
Well, that's a really
Just a little bigger. The election and both main candidates are streaming on Twitch right now. It's gonna be a wild ride. Don't remind me.
trouble scouted.
1, 2, 3. So final attack sweep's like a double hit with that skill we spec'd into. That's actually kind of fucking pog. I thought it was gonna be like a dinky little hit. Is there an AoE percent skill? Like a size? There is. I don't actually know if this has the AoE tag on it though. And it's more so what I'm saying is it didn't hit behind it rather than like I wish the area was bigger because I don't really want to spend. No, it's strike duration. Oh, it's a strike ability. Interesting. We need a wisp. Wait, is that Chester? Oh, which we need the wisp for? Must be one down here, maybe. No, there's no coming back up if we go down there right now. So it must be around here somewhere. Ever in eternity we lie. Do we just use the wisp from upstairs? Like, can we cherry string it, or is it like the stones that it needs to stay in that pedestal to actually be open the door? The amount of lawsuits about to go down. I'm sure everyone will be extremely rational. I got excited to play this game, y'all. Honestly, I think this game's got like a fair bit of redeeming qualities to it. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. It's easy to be now. My PC heats my room enough now that I only need to have my own heating on at night. There you go, saving money on heating, but increasing on electricity. The chaos on Twitter tomorrow night. I mean, like, you know, half of it's, all due respect, Americans, but half of it's definitely comical to observe from the outside in, right? It's like a fucking reality TV show over there. But the other half of it is actually, like, a little scary, right? Because America has very far-reaching hands into every pocket, every country's pocket in the world, not necessarily financially. So, it's like funny until you realize it's probably going to affect you in some ways. Like, my sister's already mortified with the, like, she really hoped Trump doesn't win, not for anything to do with Trump or her, like, political stance and being left or right wing, but just because his policies are going to, like, very heavily, very heavily affect her work, because she works for an American company in London, you know? And that's a lot of his policies are going to fuck with that. So, and there's outside of the comedy that ensues, there's going to be a lot of global impact on this too. I don't know where we get this wisp.
Need
from.
a wisp.
Yes, we can't take the old wisp out. Maybe we just don't have access to one right now. Yes. Is the chest marked on the map? 2 chests, okay. 2 chests? Yeah, maybe we just don't have, maybe this is like a later thing. As long as it's marked on the map, then, you know, when we do sweeps for percentage completion, all that kind of stuff, we'll be able to see that we're missing XYZ. Oh, this wasn't as terminus as I thought.
Right. Oh, that's cold. That's really cold.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
I will say, chat, I mentioned the politics thing, or the vote, the election. If you guys start getting heated at all about politics in chat, you're getting immediately timed out. I don't want to go down that path. Friendly discussion and shit, no problem. But people get really heated about, particularly American politics. Even mentioning it, some people just get really mad. For, I don't know why, but... Okay, ban the man that said pineapple on pizza is wrong. Damages.
Spy trouble ahead.
Got it.
Okay, what the hell was that targeting?
I've set that one up.
We can detonate his weakness, though. Wait, can we? Oh, it does. Our Reaper detonates weakness. Hold up, this is kind of poggers. And so does our kick. Actually kind of poggers.